Hi, it's Xia Tian from YICC. I'm taking you alongside a delegation from Beijing Normal University. They are expert and scholars from the Master Program in Global Development and Governance, here to undertake a research expedition into the rich culture, history, and development potential of Ya'an. As part of the itinerary, they visited Ya'an Tea Factory, the Memorial Hall commemorating the Lushan earthquake, and the Ya'an Base of China Conservation and Research Center for Giant Pandas. Stay with us to hear the insights on Ya'an.
It's a very beautiful city that's surrounded by mountains and between rivers, which makes it very beautiful. It's a great place to come as a tourist and to enjoy. One of the things that we're looking for is to find learning opportunities, by which one means policy problems that the local authority is addressing and confronting that we can use as a way of teaching other cities and other parts of the world. So we are capturing illustrations here of what can be done. So one illustration would be the way that the city responded to the earthquake. That it brought resources together, it built community out of that, and it turned a disaster into an opportunity. Can we, outside of China, learn from that experience? In what way? Another example might be tea industry. Tea has got a long history, and it's also a product. It's a product of modernity as well. So tea drinking carries Chinese culture. Tea drinking carries opportunities for economic development. This city, we have a museum that talks about tea, but it's a museum. It's telling us about the past. It's not telling us about the future and the potential. It's telling us about the past in an old-fashioned way. Is it possible to use the story of tea and the future of tea to look forwards rather than to looking back? So can we rethink the role of tea in terms of the place of the city? Can our skills help in that process? And again, can we use that as a model, as an example of the way that we can build a future from the past?
I've been to this part of the country several times before. I always have a warm feeling when I come here. It's a very lovely place. It's a very healthy place. It's a very green place, and it's always nice to come back and see how it's developing. Well, we heard a very compelling story the other day about the increasing role that the region's playing in the global caviar market. So it's very interesting to see that there's some effort to diversify, to try to build up the local economy in ways that aren't entirely dependent on things like tourism and other economic sectors that are more dependent on disposable income. Well, it seems to me that in Yan'an, you're taking seriously the ecological civilization concept. And I think the presence of the panda base areas, I think this offers an incredible lesson, an incredible example of greater humanity towards animals and living in harmony with nature. And I think the lessons that we've learned from taking care of pandas are lessons that we can apply to other animals, but likewise to ourselves.